Hey there, friends! So I am going to go live here to show you all of the trinkets I've been collecting over the past little while. I'm debating. I have my Instagram up over here. I think I'm going to go live on both of them at the same time. I've never done that. It's probably ultra weird. I don't have a streaming service that does both at the same time, so it's probably going to look a little bit weird. So hello, I'm just going to do a quick repeat on that. So I am going live to show you all of my trinkets that I have been gathering over the past year or so, just anything that's kind of been sitting around that I have not shared with you. For my Instagram followers who might pop on, I'm actually live on YouTube. I'm going to be focusing more on the YouTube screen. I have them both set up here. So definitely come and hang out on YouTube if I'm not making enough eye contact with you over here on Instagram. So one of the first things, I have a lot of big things, I have a lot of little things, I have different games, and just like pins and trinkets and all these things. Once again, if I'm not making full eye contact, it's because I'm also on YouTube and I'm weird and don't have a streaming service that does both. So if you prefer that I'm making proper eye contact with you, you might want to hop over onto YouTube. Hi, Ryan, nice to see you popping in over there. So let's go through all the trinkets that I have lying around for the past little while. So here I have a playmat that I got. I'm not even sure what playmat standard. I guess that's a thing. So I'm actually gonna open it up. Some things I'm gonna open, some things I'm not going to, but I think I'm gonna open this up. It says Ultimate Guard on here. Hi, M. Javad, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Adam in Florida, thank you for joining. Oh, maybe I won't open it. It seems a bit troublesome, but we can see that it looks like this. Oh gosh, wrong finger. This here, for those of you watching at home. So that's one of the things I have lying around. I think I got that at a convention of some sort. I was fortunate. I got to go to PAX this weekend, so I'm back from PAX, and I got to hang out with the super cool Tabletop Vibes. I don't know if any of you know Tabletop Vibes. Send some hearts if you know Tabletop Vibes, if you like Tabletop Vibes. Super cool. Another board game reviewer, does a lot on YouTube, so definitely check out Tabletop Vibes. I also got to see Obsessed with Board Games. She's super sweet as well, so definitely check her out if you haven't already. And I got just a bunch of other Tabletop Vibes fun stuff in there. Oh wait, I got one other pin from Just Three Meeples, also super cool dude who was over at PAX. So I love pins. Do I have any pin collecting friends up in here? Next I have, and I'm super, super, super excited about this. They are pretty, right? Some of my Instagram friends really put a lot of effort into the quality of the things they make to hand out. So it's super fun when they come see you and give you those. Something I'm super excited about is this game called Boblin's Rebellion. And Boblin's Rebellion is out of the Phase Shift Games Dungeon Drop line, but it's a standalone game. And I've always loved the art from Dungeon Drop. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Dungeon Drop or not. Always been super, super, super big fan of that art. So in this game, I'm told that it's an engine builder where you're the goblins trying to rise up against the master of the dungeon. But because you're building your engine and you are goblins, your engine kind of breaks because they're a little bit klutzy, so to speak. So you might, if you, I've got a request to open it up, so I'm going to. If you've played Dungeon Drop before, you might be familiar with these pieces here. They have little goblin faces on them. Goblin faces. And these ones too, they have those goblin faces hanging out on them as well. And so those are part of this game. And then this one has a bunch of cards. So I think there's some sort of player boards since it's a bit more of a bit not heavier game. I wouldn't say it's a heavy game, but Dungeon Drop is so light that this is probably a little bit heavier on the fact that it's a dungeon builder. And this is kind of the card art that you would see on here. So super, super cool. This says Drag Lincoln. So super fun. I'm going to open it further. Why not? I might as well, since I have you requesting to see what it looks like. And a reminder, this is by Phase Shift Games, who make Dungeon Drop. I have a few little trinkets of theirs hanging out here, I believe. Hi, John. I hope you're doing all right. Nice to see you here. I am just showing off Oh gosh, see, even the box art is so cute. This is the inside of the box. Everything they do is like has a super matte texture. Really, really love that texture. So this is called Boblin's Revenge, which I've been told is also a meme. So kind of funny that a game was named after it. But the cards here are so beautiful. You see that they have this like different themes of where they are. I think there's fire, ice, and cave is what they are. There's fire ones here. So that's that game. And as I mentioned, it's a engine building game. I don't know who's here on my YouTube, but I appreciate you for being here. I'm definitely trying to build and grow my YouTube. These videos are a little bit more watchable in a repeated kind of way over there. So I'm trying to get used to using YouTube. So definitely come say hi over there if you haven't already. The next thing I have, I'm just randomly pulling stuff out, is, Masked Meeple stopped by and said hi to me at PAX, and I got some nice cool stickers from Masked Meeple. They were very kind. They were there with their son. I believe their son or their daughter. I saw so many people this weekend. I apologize. Messed that one up. But very kind, very cool person. I also got these sets of dice. I bought these during a sale a couple months ago, actually. I've always wanted metal dice. I've been looking for metal dice that I was going to get my eye on and try to build up, some savings to get some cool, fun metal dice. But these ones were actually on super sale. I think they were less than $10. It's hard to see in the light here, but they're actually kind of like a pink and gold. And on top of that, YouTube subscriber here. I love that. Thank you, YouTube subscriber. John, you're the best. You all can be also the best if you sub to my YouTube. Hi, Board Gaming Bud. I'm just doing a joint YouTube and Instagram live on 2 different platforms showing off tons of trinkets that I have. Hey, Michelle, it's Chris from Silver Goblin. Hi, Chris. So Silver Goblin is a local game store that we have, a very friendly local game store. They are wonderful. Actually, I'm going to pull out a trinket that they might enjoy seeing. They are a very big flesh and blood store, so anyone interested in flesh and blood, definitely head over there. I believe this, that's not flesh and blood. I think I have a flesh and blood something. Oh no, I don't know where it is. It got misplaced in my trinkets, but I did get some flesh and blood starter decks from an event that I was at, and they're super cool. It's like a whole box of them, but I must have taken them out to show to somebody. So unfortunately, they won't be here with me for this event. Excellent swag. Have a great evening. Thank you so much if you're here. Oh, careful the 0.248 and 4 and 8 and 10-sided metal dice. So I'm being told to watch out for the pointy sides. I don't know how heavy duty this is packed. I'm kind of intrigued to see how pointy they are. Picnics joined. Hi, how are you doing? I think this is quite sealed, so I won't be able to tell you how pointy they are. But the thing that I left out that I wanted to say about these dice is that they're glow in the dark. So that was super fun. I haven't even tried it yet, but they're glow in the dark metal dice. Super excited to see that. Hi, Chris. It's so nice to see you. There's another Chris who just hopped in. DM me after. I can do that. Maybe just send me a little ping so I don't forget. And these dice I got for like $2. They're just normal yellow plastic dice, but I'm going to put them in my brother's stocking. So, just 3 Meeple. You just missed it. I was talking about you. Was showing off some of my swag from PAX. Robert, thank you so much for being here active over on my YouTube. I appreciate that so much. So here we have Combo. I got Combo because I accidentally was like the first person to post about it on social media, simply because in Montreal there is a company that publishes the French versions of things. So it was at a con a couple of weeks ago, and I got to try the French version and was like the first person to post about it. So that was really exciting, and I ended up with a copy, not the French version, but I did end up with the English version. Very cool. Happy Camper kind of mentioned to me when I posted about it that I got like a little sneak peek because I think their debut with it might have been at PAX this weekend. So that was super cool that I ended up accidentally spoilering it on the internet. So I thought that was super fun. Another fun little trinket that I received are these little Dragon Corp dice trays. They were just some swag that was being handed out. So Got some of that. Little Dragon Corp. They're out of Ontario, I believe. So if you're over in that general direction, you could check these out. Always good to have some dice trays hanging out. I am going to very gently rotate my feet because I sit on them and they fall asleep, and it's not a good life choice all the time. Next, we have Catacomb Conquest. I don't actually know what this one is. À la conquête des catacombes. So another kind of French English. It's flick your discs. So it sounds like there's a bit of dexterity going on over here. Sometimes I impulse grab things because they look cute or sound cute. I got these from all sorts of different things. I bought most of them, or if it was free swag. So just kind of stuff like that. These were super interesting to me. I don't know if you've seen these before, but I don't even know how to say these things properly because I don't play Dungeons and Dragons nearly enough. But Asarak's Treasure. These were some dice that are, I think it's an entire dice set. Each treasure pack contains one random dice set, one ability coin, and one dice bag. Oh, there's even a dice bag in here. That's how my wife picked me, Impulse. That's hilarious. I love that. So yeah, dice set odds are common. Oh, there's the odds of what kind of dice you're gonna get. I guess there's some legendary dice in here. I've never opened one of these. I've never seen one of these. Maybe I saw them. I'm not sure, but definitely I'm gonna open it up probably in a little video and show you what's inside. Yep, Ontario, and they changed that push buttons to be easier for disabled. Oh, what? So are you telling me that the Little Dragon Corp changed the button style on here to be more accessible? Because that's really, really cool. Like, I love hearing that. Little Dice Corp, huge shout out to hear that. That's really, really, really cool. It's a random dice set. Yes, so this is a random dice set. I'm super excited about that. Y'all might have seen these before. They've been giving them out at the last few cons, these miniature versions of Codenames. So these mini Codenames have cards inside you can play just like any other Codenames. I imagine they also have the people that you can put over the cards. So it's super fun to have a little bit of Codenames that I can take everywhere because I am a huge fan of Codenames. So definitely a fun thing to have. I think I've shown this off before, but it always is worth another shout out. This Modern Meeple dice box. Chris says yep because of me. That's so cool. That's so thoughtful that they took your feedback in mind and made it more accessible. These are magnetic. I don't think I've done a video with them, but magnetic. So super, super, super cool dice carrier for your Dungeons and Dragons needs. Love the feel and look of Modern Meeple's products, so definitely recommend these. So satisfying. Magnets are so satisfying. What are you all up to with your Wednesday night? I have quite a few things to show you, so I hope that you hang out with me as long as possible. I have the pamphlet for Flesh and Blood, but I don't have the box of them, unfortunately. I thought this was a really cool pamphlet Learn to Play that they had out for a convention, and they gave me a copy because I just loved it and I like to learn by reading. And because, like I said, Chris, who's on the call here, has a really big Flesh and Blood store, I thought it might be interesting since we have such a big community here for me to take a look at. I was just asked if I play D&D. I have played a few one-shots, and I played when I was younger, but with very haphazard rules. I did not grab the book of the game that I want to start playing. I left it on the couch. Look at me, I'm so prepared. But I do have a few magazines from them that I'll share with you of the tabletop RPG that I am hoping to try out in the near future. I've posted about it before, but I haven't gotten a chance to actually play. So next, I got a minifigures Lego, another impulse buy, but I'm definitely going to open this up in a video and see who I get in there. That is a Dungeons and Dragons themed minifigures. Speaking of D&D, so very, very excited to open that. I love the Lego minifigures. I kind of get them every now and then when I see them, no matter what the theme is. Next game that I have, this is one that I lined up for, is The Gang. I don't know if any of you have played The Gang, heard of The Gang by Cosmos Games. I played it a couple months ago. I was at a friend's house in Toronto with a bunch of other gaming friends there. And this game plays similar to Texas Hold'em, but also not at all. So it is Texas Hold'em where you have Texas Hold'em hands, but you're playing cooperatively to try and tell each other without your words that you have what hand you have, not what hand, like, but the rank of if your hand is better or worse than the other people playing. Hi, El Hazy Gato. So if you're playing a four-player game, for example, you'll have chips, and they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 on them, stars in the middle. And if you have the 1 star, it means you have the worst hand. If you have the 4 stars, it means you have the best hand. I think it's 1 to 4. Oh, it says 3 to 6, so it could go higher than that, but we'll say 1 to 4. And if you, pardon me, I'm reading things at the same time. Those are awesome minifigs. Yes, they are really, really cool. So if you think you have the worst hand, you take the 1 chip, but someone else can kind of fight over it with you, like trying to take the 1 chip from you. And you can, swap them around until you think, you know what's up, and you have like the river, the flop, all those things to kind of change up what you're doing. And then once you reveal everything, you hope that you have the chips in the right place. There's also some challenge cards to make it harder. And at PAX, they had this special Joker cards that add an extra layer, so promotional cards that I'm super, super excited to try out to add extra ways of playing the game. I play a lot of Texas Hold'em with my brothers. I go to the casino sometimes and play Texas Hold'em. My brother's coming home for Christmas with his kids for the first time, and I'm so excited to have my nephews with me. And once they've gone to sleep, hopefully this will be something we can get to the table as adults that isn't as intense as poker itself, but something fun that we can all play. Hi, D20 Woodworking. I got to meet D20 Woodworking at PAX this year. They are one of the first people I met on Instagram, so that was a really, really fun time for me. Right now, D20, I am streaming both on YouTube and on Instagram, but on 2 different cameras. So, you can use your handy-dandy skills to show me how to stream on one service so I can make eye contact with all of you. That would be much appreciated. Not John Rick says, my actual poker crew mocked up a round of the gang recently without the challenge cards, of course, was interesting. It really, really is interesting. I thought I wasn't going to like it, but I really did. I played with some people I didn't know, so like 3 people I'd never met before, and we bonded over it. We learned. It was great. I had a really good time. I'm just going to take a sip of this because still recovering from PAX as well. D20 tells me he can figure that out for sure. So that would be fabulous. Like I'm saying, eye contact for all of you. We'll try to spread the love. All right, what do I have next? Next we have, and this one is very close to my heart, is Caution Signs. So Caution Signs is a silly party game where you draw and you're trying to guess what the person's prompts were, which are the caution signs. Hi, Monster in the Box. Very nice to see you. So this was a gift to me from my friend Danielle, who helped design this game. She is a good friend of mine, and if you've watched Codenames Live, she was my partner on there. So this was a little gift from her, and I just love this so much. It's so fun. It's so silly to play with your friends. I definitely recommend this game just as a silly fun party game. I suck at drawing and it's still fun. So definitely something that I love. And like I said, it's very close to my heart. Who do we have going on here? Sorry. Ooh, that's weird for you YouTubers. Gotta grab some food, enjoy the packages. Thank you. Love a party game. Oh, we played Caution Signs on Friday. It was hilariously hectic. It is hilariously hectic. It is absolutely fabulous. I've never seen people play it and not get a few giggles out of the game. So I absolutely recommend it. I see a second person over here on my YouTube. So hello, whoever switched over to YouTube. Much appreciated. What else is in this box of mine? Let's check this out. I'm so excited about this. Hi from Italy. Hello, Italy. Nice to meet you. Thank you for popping in. This here is Turtles collectible pens, and they play similar to like Play. It's not a game, so it's not like a TCG in that fact of it being a game, but you can get like foil versions of the pin, you can get regular versions, and you don't know who you're going to get. So it's like super collectible pins that you kind of grab at the counter of your FLGS, and I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So definitely something that I was so happy to grab and have to try not to get addicted to because I want them all. I want them all. All right. Let's go with another game. This is a game that I bought at Ludicon again this year. Ludicon, it was the first year that Montreal had the board game a convention called Ludicon, and I actually won a pass to it on Instagram. So I got a 3-day pass, decided to go. Wasn't going to spend any money, but this game was absolutely fabulous. It's very simple. It's just a pretty regular trick-taking game in the sense of being kind of similar to Hearts or whatnot. But the theme was so on point, and all of us who were playing it tried to buy it after. So you're trying to not get Prince Charming. Sorry, you're trying to rebel against Prince Charming. So you do not want to take any tricks with Prince Charming in it. There's also a frog that's in another suit. And Prince Charming is also Trump. So there's a frog that's in another suit, and the frog is worth like, I think 7 points. Points are bad. So you also don't want the frog kind of prince, so to speak. So the theme just had us cracking up. But the icing on the cake for all of that is that each round has a special card that's brought out that adds extra rules for point scoring. So for example, there is one round that we played where if you had a queen and a prince, or yeah, princess, and I think it was queens and a princess. You, instead of it being 1 point, it was 2. And if it was a queen and a prince of the same number, it was 3 points. And once again, points are bad. So that was a really cool twist to the trick taking, and really, really loved that. I just had to get this game. My friend recently had a baby, and it's harder to have little ladies' nights. So I thought that this would be the perfect game to get the girls together, have a glass of wine, and just have a good time. Another game that I have recently picked up, I have a quick comment here from MTG Boar. Gonna Google that one. Got a Clarice home now, though. Love the stream, though. I think that someone just has to rush home from work. There were some typos there, but definitely thank you for stopping by. I super duper do appreciate it. Next, we have here Enchanted Plumes by Robert. You got to help me out on this. I can never pronounce this. Is it Calliope Games? I don't think I've ever said this right, ever, without Robert helping me. So Calliope, someone help me out. Hi, Keystone Federation. Thank you for popping in. We have Enchanted Plumes over here. Oh, sorry, the box isn't on correctly, so I'm just spinning it about. Calliope. Calliope. They always have to spell it out for me in a way that I can. Calliope. Okay, Calliope. I got it. Woo! Thank you. I have 2 different people spelling it for me. Calliope. Perfect. Enchanted Plumes just looks really beautiful. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. The cards are just so pretty. So I'm really, really excited to see that. I've seen Boarding School with Brandy play it, I believe, a few times. So long I, accent on the I, Calliope. Ooh, I think I did it. I think I actually really did it that time. What next? Okay, this is a pin that I really wanted. I could not resist this pin. So back in the day, I asked to be sent this game way back, probably about a year ago now, because I was said that it needed Canadian approval if it was going to use this pattern. And so they gladly sent it my way. And I saw them at the convention, and I just had to pick up this pin of the bikini wearing lumberjack. This lumberjack is also in the game on one of the cards. It's pretty hilarious. Calliope. Okay, apparently I just can't do it. Calliope. Someone's gonna have to send me a recording. And anyway, bikini Sasquatch man lumberjack to break the weirdness of my pronunciation. Oh, all right. Oh, and by the way, that is by Prolific Games. So definitely check that one out. Quick party game. Like your content and fun style. Keep on going. Greetings from Stuttgart, Germany. Thank you so much. That is such a sweet, sweet comment. I love making y'all happy. I love positive feedback. I also like constructive criticism if it's something that I can improve. So do let me know. All right, what do we have next? We're getting through this a lot quicker than I thought we would. I'm going to have to change feet again soon. I didn't realize my feet were even visible, and I guess on the Instagram one. But here, this is one that I bought recently. My friend brought me to Randolph, which is a board game bar. I'm actually going to switch feet. It's happening. It's happening. One day, maybe I'll find a better setup than sitting on the floor, but I quite like the floor. They took me to Randolph. They had been given some free passes to Randolph so that we could get games animated without paying the entry fee. So those are given out sometimes. And we had some of those. And so we had to try the latest hotness. And the latest hotness, you might ask, for two-player games is what? Well, it is the Lord of the Rings Duel. So a Duel for Middle-earth, excuse me. So anyone who has played Seven Wonders Duel might be familiar with this concept. There are some rules changed in this to streamline the card actions. And then it's skinned Lord of the Rings with different ways to win that are Lord of the Rings themed. The Lord of the Rings theme in here is so fun, so cool. This is another one I bought because my girlfriends and I have trouble getting together, and when we do, it's hard to just constantly learn new games or whatnot. Such an easy teach. Hi, the boardroom, India. Nice to see you. Just showing off some games here. So I got this one to play specifically with one friend I used to have Catan nights with and stuff, and we just can't really get together for that so much anymore. So I am very, very excited to play this and teach it to her and hope that she loves it so we can have, afternoon tea and some Lord of the Rings or whatnot. Have you all heard of it? Okay, who are my Seven Wonders people here? Who are my Lord of the Rings people here? Let me know. Drop some emojis. I guess send something Lord of the Ringsy. If you're Lord of the Ringsy, send something kind of Egyptian if you're into the Seven Wonders version. And send both if you're into both. Robert says, we play Enchanted Plumes at the office at lunchtime. Good game. There's a Christmas card game called that Calliope publishes called 12 Days, same artist as Enchanted Plumes. 12 Days looks super beautiful. I haven't played it. It's Christmas themed. If you're looking for a Christmas themed game, that is a suggestion. I see that Phase Shift just jumped on. Phase Shift, for those of you who are just arriving, I showed off one of their games a little bit earlier. And that is Bobloon's Rebellion. I was saying that this is a standalone game with the same art as their Dungeon Drop series. So hello, Phase Shift Games. Board game Juego, you shall not miss that game. I love that little Lord of the Rings kind of referencey situation there. What do we have next? Next, we have Jewels for the Emperor Penguin. Boblin! Yes, Boblin. Hi, Brian. So Jewels for the Emperor Penguin is one by Left Justified Studios. This one caught my eye because I went to a party at PAX. It was one of those things that you line up for because Grant from Grant's Game Rex released a game called I always screw up the beginning of it. I'm kind of a big dill, or it's kind of a big dill, but it's like a pickle pun. It's a pickle themed. You might have seen my pickle pictures. And it is this Left Justified who published that game. So I saw Grant in a giant pickle costume, and I also saw this game here. And I love penguins. Love the art style. You know me, I'm all about bold lines and colors. There's jewel pieces. So I'm super, super excited to try this one. It says Scale Icy Cliffs. Not really sure what you do. I didn't have time to really look at that much, so I just grabbed things impulsively, like I said. That sounds awesome. It does sound awesome. I'm not sure which one you are referring to, but it all sounds awesome. It's just Rel. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Next here, I have these fun tokens that I'm super excited to use for something. They're called Dream Trace game tokens, and they're Ichor green is the color that I picked up. There were so many beautiful colors. Who thought that it would be hard to purchase tokens without wondering what color tokens you should get? But yeah, these tokens are super cool. Can't wait. Oh, the penguin game. Yeah, the penguin game actually is just so purple. We are team purple, a lot of us over here. So definitely loving this aesthetic there. I forgot to mention that there is a promo card that comes with the Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth that you can get with the game even in store, and apparently it can really make it all spicy. So I don't know what it does. It sounds quite powerful, but definitely if you think of buying it, try to find it with the promo card attached because it should be stuck right to it. Maybe certain stores do it differently, but definitely ask your local game store if you try to get this game to make sure that you pick up the promo as well. Gonna take another quick water break here. Thank you all to who are joining currently. I appreciate you. We Who's Brewing joined. Mm. If you missed getting the promo card, yeah, I don't know if you can find it alone, but I heard from someone who had played it before I had that it's definitely worth it. So definitely something to keep in mind. Next we have, I'm going to take a little moment to talk about role-playing games. So Tea Adventures, the Tea Time Adventures is a role-playing game that I have the book to, that I haven't been able to execute yet because I, need my other friends to stop playing other lifestyle games to have more time for me. No, we just play a lot of games, but they have these magazines that they release, and each one has an additional adventure and a recipe inside, as well as some other magazine type things. And these two were going to sell out, and they're not reprinted. So I actually got the last one available. I bought this one at PAX, and I bought this one at PAX because they were pretty sure they were going to sell out of this one. They do make compendiums after, so you can get them all in a book. But I've kind of decided that I'm thinking I'm going to be a completionist on this one. I haven't, like I said, played yet, but I would love to do more with this. It's a non-violent RPG, so it's super cute and animal themed, and there's magic involved that you all have to kind of work together to make the magic work. It sounds very puzzly, so I'm really, really excited to check out how that works, learn more about the lore. I also have been very much more staying at home these days, and I love the idea of there being recipes inside as well. It looks like there's also a review page in the back, so someone does reviews of other publishers' games, which is really cool when board game companies support each other in that way. And I'm just super excited. This one is them being somewhere on the water at the docks of their town, and this one is the night market. So very cool. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley lately, so I was just like really in the mood to explore a little bit more of this cozy kind of game. I'm really being kind of scared of where to put these because, like I said, they don't reprint them, and I don't want them to get creased. So here, we'll just be very gentle and put these down. Next, we have another one by Prolific Games in the Lumberjack theme. Had to see what this Lumberjack version was all about. Robert said, try it this way. Kulai OP. Kulai OP? Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna make fun of me forever. Hey, I have a whole bunch of you over here on YouTube now. There's 4 of you. I appreciate that. So Lumberjacks rocket launchers. This sounds ridiculous. I'm here for it. It is I don't know if it even says how many players, 3 to 8 players, ages 18 plus 15 minutes. So a little quick party game sounding thing. Definitely more to come on this little guy. What else do I have? Ooh, I forgot that I got a promo card for Boblin's Rebellion. Got to pick up those promos when you are at the conventions. So Boblin, we have here just Boblin. I got Boblin for Boblin's Rebellion. Super, super, super cute. This is another really cute thing that they were handing out at an event I was at. It's called Paper Theater. And you like poke out the pieces to like make this 3D paper, I don't even know, like stand-up theater thing. I almost want to say it's kind of like a mini diorama. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that was super cute and some way to have a little pastime. So I'm excited to check that out. Another game that I got, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. I thought it was going quick, and now I'm realizing I still have quite a bit of stuff. So what do I have next? I have Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious is another party game that I've seen a lot of people playing. Danny Standrig, who has a lot of funny TikTok videos and stuff like that, I believe was promoting this one at one point. So I was like, ooh, Captain Obvious, check that out. So you have to make a sentence leaving out one word and hope that people can guess that word based on what you have omitted. So that's kind of the premise of the game. Another quick kind of party game. Hi, Zav. Nice to see you here. Just showing off some things lying around my house. I was a little bit sad because I ordered some shelves that were supposed to come in while I was at PAX so that I could get some of the stuff arranged, and it hasn't showed up. So I'm hoping they come at least over the Christmas holidays so I can get them up and make my room all pretty, because it's turning into a little bit of a mess. Is anyone else feeling the like pre-Christmas mess in their apartments or homes? So here we have another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. So be excited. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. This is called Cybercell, and this is series 1. And inside of these are like these plastic cards, not playable either, but they kind of like pop out, and you also don't know what you're going to get. And there's 3 cells per pack. Also, one of those items that you pick up quickly at the cash register of your FLGS. So definitely check that out if it's something that interests you. You know I will be opening these either live or on video, because anything that's like a surprise inside, gotta get my reaction to that, because I am eccentric when it comes to reacting to fun things. Oh, this is cute. So there is another phase shift game here that I have. This one's called Flutter. It's about butterflies. I love butterflies. And I love that it's like tile laying of some sort. So I'm super, super excited about that one. Very, very cute. Very, very colorful. Definitely up my alley. Love, love, love butterflies. Hi, Zero Cool. Nice of you to stop in. Hi, Brendan. Also nice of you to stop in. It seems like my West Coasters or my Middle Coasters or Central humans are kind of popping up. And what was super cool about Flutter is that there were also these pollinator garden mixes. If you don't know what these are seeds that you plant that attract specifically species that will pollinate. So very good for keeping pollinators alive and supporting local ecosystems. So very, very cool little thing to be giving out. Aye for the Christmas period. Yes, gotta have that cleaning stress. That rhymed. That was weird. Vancouver represent. Yes. Hello, thank you, East Coasters. I knew I was a bit early for most of the East Coast, so happy to see you all trickling in here. What do we have next? Let's see, another little promo item. Oh, I was telling you all about Big Dill. I went to the Big Dill event, got the Big Dill pickle. I love me a dill pickle. They ended up naming this pickle Pickle's Cage. So for all of you who are into that, how cute. How cute is that? I was so happy that I was able to snag a few pins. Super fun stuff. What's next? My mess just keeps growing. So here we have Squatch and Seek. I got a jump, but it was great seeing you at PAX. You look so fancy tonight too. I figured it was the holidays, and I'm not really going out because I'm recovering from PAX, so I would put on a cute dress. So thank you for noticing my fanciness. Very cool butterfly game. Love the pun. Yeah, the pun for the pickle and the butterfly game. Very cool stuff. Super, super happy that I got to pick some things up. Logging and Legends in the Wild North Woods, Scotch and Seek. So this sounds like a hide and seek, search and find kind of game. I was just so enthralled with the lumberjacks. I can't lie. So I'm super excited about the Squatch and Seek as well. What else do I have here? I showed on my stories last night that I was playing Obelisk. That's another phase shift game, 2-player, quick, almost like folky vibes, like in terms of like almost like an ancient stone game, but with modern aesthetics. Sorry, I don't have the box on right. I have to work on that when I'm cleaning up after myself, apparently. What next? We're doing one more leg shift here. I think that will be enough shifts of legs by the end of this video, but I had to do it one more time. Interesting. Need more 2-player games. Yeah, this one was super quick, so definitely you could give it a quick checkup on BGG or whatnot to see if it's something that would make you happy. I think I only have one more game and then a few more trinkets. Oh no, I have 2 more. Is this? Maybe this is. Oh, it is the Flesh and Blood stuff that I was lifting up earlier to Chris, being like, I thought it had Flesh and Blood stuff. I do. This is Flesh and Blood. It just, I wasn't aware that it was called Ice Outsiders, but there's a whole bunch of decks in here, which is really cool. Yeah, just another TCG. There's so many of them now, a bit hard to follow them all. 2-player games, I read that one. So here we're gonna pull out my last game that I have. This is something I picked up for Kabuto Sumo. I played Kabuto Sumo with my brother and loved it because it made us laugh. And that doesn't always happen. Sometimes we can be over competitive and sometimes fight even a little bit in a sibling kind of way, in a harmless way. But the Kabuto Sumo is just so ridiculous that you cannot. So it's a dexterity game where you're pushing things kind of into the center and it like pushes everything else out, but it doesn't do what you think it's going to do because of round and physics and all that. It's kind of funny. I see that there's a Gundam TCG coming out next year. My poor wallet. I don't know what Gundam is. Is it an anime? I'm actually not familiar. So this is a box to put in all of your Kabuto Sumo. It's like the box to contain the expansion and the base game pieces all in one. So I'll check that out. I'll open that up sometime. But the art is super beautiful. I'm super happy to be able to put all my pieces away. I won Kabuto Sumo in a giveaway, and even that came with an expansion before the new expansion, so the pieces don't fit. And I was just like, you know what? Let's wrap it all up in this big old box. So I'm happy about that. Is that Grape Ape 5? What a cool name, Grape Ape 5. Love that. For those of you who are just popping on, and the reason my eye contact's a bit all over the place, I'm streaming on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, and I don't have them through a streaming service, so it's on 2 different cameras. If you haven't checked out my YouTube yet, I am trying to get more active over there so you can watch these videos again easier. So definitely hop over and check it out if you haven't already. I would super appreciate it. And here we just have a few remaining trinkets. There was some Bomb Busters stickers hanging out. I was happy to grab a few of those. Love when people share their findings. So Bomb Busters, I haven't played Bomb Busters, but I've heard that's a new game that's kind of fun as well. I got this Doomlings promo card. I actually love Doomlings. It's a super fun, quick card game that actually makes sense. Some of them are just chaotic and don't make sense. This one's chaotic and makes sense. And they have tons of different promo cards that come out. So there's a little bit of collecting, but it's not a TCG in any way. It's really just you buy the box, play the game. But they're always coming out with these new little materials that make, and this one is called the Seconder, and it looks like George Washington or something like that. So oh my gosh, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the camera sometimes over. There we go. That's the spot. I knew I had a spot. That you can see it on both screens. Look at that. So there you have my George Washington card. What else do we have? That's just nothing. This is a fun little thing here. I showed you caution signs a little bit earlier, so they had some promo cards as well. And isn't this like such a cool thing to get as a promo card? It's just like extra cards for the games. So Wild and Villain. So two more cards to describe your drawings, but I never realized that you'd be able to just shove these together. I'm saying like and a lot. I'm covering from PAX. I apologize. That's just how my brain is going to be for a few days. So we have Wild Villain. I kind of want to like dress up like a wild villain because it's just such a fun prompt. And I was also handed a apple pie ghost Kit Kat. I don't know what flavor that is. I don't know what it is at cons, but publishers who are all working, tend to give each other Kit Kats. I don't know if it's a thing, but it's happened to me a few times that different publishers are like, you must live, have a Kit Kat kind of thing. So this one apparently is apple pie ghost flavored. That's what I was told. No need to apologize. You're doing great. I appreciate that. Sometimes I just hear myself afterwards and I'm like, ooh, there was a lot of that. There's another Masked Meeple sticker. I think I showed some of these earlier. And then I actually played in the Bloomburrow, the Magic the Gathering Bloomburrow party. So they have like these parties when they release a set, and it was just a set I was really excited about. May the YouTube algorithm be in your favor. Thank you, Brad. That is so kind. I appreciate you. YouTube. Hi, YouTube. So I love the animals, and Bloomburrow was really, oh gosh, that's not working. I lost the sweet spot again. It's on this hand. It was just such a cute set that I was really excited to get this little pin. So super cute. You might have seen that I've been posting some magic videos to see what animal is your favorite of the Bloomburrow set. So my voting kind of stopped for a bit because of PAX, but I hope to bring it back. I think birds were winning and we're just beat out by raccoons, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got the birds the raccoons defeating everything. And I have only one last thing to show you, and then that's it for me. I've shown it to do before, but I just want to show it again because I think it's worth it. This is the Modern Meeple Player One. It's hard to hold like this because it's not supposed to be like this. It's to play down, and you can put your cards here and your tokens here and other things here, and you can have everything all organized when you play board games. These were kickstarted, but I believe you can also get them once that's fulfilled from the store, and I'm pretty sure the fulfillment may have already happened. So if this is something that interests you, definitely check out Modern Meeple. Just really cool stuff, some high-end gaming accessories. I love the Bloomborough set. My friend would die for that pin. Oh, and I saw ads for that. Yes, the Kickstarter ads for Modern Meeple. For sure, I was sharing them. Just such a cool product. And the pin, yeah, I was really, really happy to get that. I don't think I can reach the other pieces that came with it, but the party was super cool. So each player chose like an animal and that had a special skill. It wasn't a card, it was just a recurring skill. And there was like seasons, and wherever the die was on the seasons, and there was some things that triggered how the seasons change, would say like an instant thing that would happen to everyone. And the card that I got to use actually allowed me to play my main dragon in like 2 or 3 turns, and I just demolished everyone, even though there was like, I think, $1,000 decks at the table, and mine's not even close to anything like that. But I have Gnawbone in my deck, which is a dragon that gets treasures for every damage that it does to the opponent, and it has flying. So I got this dragon out in like 3 turns and had so many treasures and was just able to play everything. It was ridiculous. And that's what the party's for, to bring a little bit of chaos and fun for people of all skill levels. So I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so thank you all for being here with me. I guess it took a fairly while to get through my stuff, but now I feel like I've shown off everything that I have lying around from 2024. I can start off the new year fresh. Some of these things I will, dive a little bit more into. Some of these things I will probably open live. Like I said, any kind of trinket that I bought that is just gonna have like a random chance element. Thank you for streaming your fun. I appreciate that. That is so nice of you. I think that you brought fun into my night. Now I can relax and play Stardew Valley and feel like I did something productive aside from my day job. So I appreciate you all for being here. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. Comment, like, share, do all those fun things. Subscribe. I'm new to that whole, subscribe to my YouTube situation, but definitely subscribe. And I hope to see you all again soon. Have a great week. Have happy holidays, and just take care. Thank you. I'm in my YouTube. Bye.